AM 560, The Answer.
The federal government has chosen to treat the people of this country as an adversary. It is pushing the boundaries of its authority. Terror.
Not the people, the scum. The thieving, low-rent, gang-banging, degenerate scum. And the question is, how are you not offended at this slob? With the destruction of the quality of life in Illinois. 33 counties voted to secede. Not in 1862, now. Because they understand what feudalism, what corruption, and what side the Illinois Democrat and J.B. Pritzker are on. They're on the side of the scoundrel and the scallywag. Which is why you're not going to hear about Mike Clayton and his wife Gail, who were killed by a drunk driving illegal alien who last week was driving a burro, crosses, what is the yellow line? K yellow line, K! And he hit a head-on and killed Councilman Mike Clayton and his wife Gail. The twilight of their life, killed by somebody, a drunk illegal alien. And just in 1 year, Alexi G, Silky G, 155,000 driver's license. 9 years from 2013 to 2024, 300,000 driver's license to illegal aliens. Is that worse or more than California with just CDLs?
A federal audit found California had issued 62,000 CDLs to drivers who entered illegally, John, or do not have...
See, what's nice, Squirrel, is that the Secretary of State in Illinois, that the by far the cushiest job in the entire state. And I don't mean the people who work the DMV. I'm talking about those morons that nobody knows what they do. They drive around in their cars. Nothing. You do nothing. How many CDLs out of the 155,000 in 1 year? Is it just driver's license, the normal kind, or are there CDLs in there? You'll never know. It's Illinois.
Permanent legal status as required by the feds. California sanctuary laws prohibit asking applicants their immigration status. Governor Newsom said there's not a problem. Back to you.
It's not a problem. Well, how many have been killed? How many decent Americans are killed over and over and over again? I think we have more information on the guy with the turban.
We begin with breaking news at 11 as we are learning much more about the man behind the wheel of this semi as it slammed into a number of other vehicles on the 10 freeway Tuesday, killing 3 people. This dramatic dash cam video first obtained by ABC7 and now the subject of a number of investigations. The driver of that semi is 21-year-old Jashanpreet Singh of Yuba City, California. And the law enforcement source confirms to ABC News that Singh is an Indian national who's in the United States illegally. This is a story that has gotten a lot of attention, and Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam is joining us now live with...
The reason I find this so relevant is it goes right back to the very first cut I played. This is how everybody in the country used to think. You cannot have this insanity.
While we need to address the issue of immigration and the challenge we have of undocumented people in our country, we certainly don't want any more coming in.
Illegal immigration is wrong, plain and simple. Until the American people are convinced that we will stop future flows of illegal immigration, we will make no progress on dealing with the millions of illegal immigrants who are here now and on rationalizing our system of legal immigration. When we use phrases like undocumented workers, we convey a message to the American people that their government is not serious about combating illegal immigration, which the American people overwhelmingly oppose. If you don't think it's illegal, you're not going to say it. I think it is illegal and wrong. People who enter the United States without our permission are illegal aliens, and illegal aliens should not be treated the same as people who entered the U.S. legally.
Here's $10. Now say the other thing, you frickin' whore. Bill, LaSalle County.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. Thanks for taking the call. You can see that you can take the driver's test in Spanish. How many other languages can you take driver's tests?
I'm not kidding you when I tell you I think it's 17. This is why when I used to vote in Illinois, I would ask for a Pakistani voter card and then a translator, just to see what happened. Morons.
Yeah, and you can't trust the Democrats. Ronald Reagan found it out with Tip O'Neill and when they gave amnesty, right?
Well, it wasn't just the Democrats. You have to remember back then. Back then, it was his own team. It was the Bush Republicans. Back then, the Democrats spoke like Nancy Pelosi and Schmuck Schumer and Bill Clinton. It was the Republicans that fought for illegal immigration back then. It was his own side. That's why the only thing to me worse than a rat Democrat, at least he has the courtesy to tell you he's a Democrat, which is a confession. He's either a thief or a moron. But the Republican is even worse because they tell you they're on your side, and then they stab you in the back like Illinois Republicans. Thank you very much, Bill. I'll tell you, but it all circles back, Squirrel. It all circles back to me, to hiding the fact of what has infiltrated our government. It's not corporatism just alone. It's not the philosophy of socialism or Marxism. It's not at all. It's the drug money. The drug money in the coffers of politicians, which is why they protect the gangs and the drug dealers most of all.
I can imagine even less Venezuelans traveling to Tehran for similar purposes. But clearly this direct flight will facilitate certain illicit activities that the two regimes are conducting together.
Venezuela is an air bridge for Iranian and Hezbollah operations all throughout the Western Hemisphere and Latin America in particular. This particularly weekly flight that started in Caracas, stopped in Damascus, and then in Tehran, and went back, lost upwards of $30 million in 3 years. Iran has used commercial flights to benefit their strategic WM.
And once it's in Venezuela, well, then it's an entire network of cartel members that deliver the product.
In a separate and recent successful interagency operation, NCTC worked closely with the U.S. Marshals Service that led to the arrest of another dangerous Sinaloa cartel member responsible for tracking a huge amounts of cocaine and hundreds of thousands of dollars in this single incident with drug proceeds through his net.
This is a new side of the aisle for the CIA. Normally they're with the drug dealers. We'll be back.